here's where I'm doing this reporting. So last night, an unelected politician who's not an authority and not a policeman is a pervert from the Mormon church and an ID theft ring and unelected politicians. They drug the locals, as they did 10 years ago, into forced servitude, use and abuse. Right, when we applied the arbitration of disputes, he went a little nuts out. And he told 70 different lies. This is a therapist, an ID theft ring, unelected politicians. He sent us Muslim haters and non-Muslims, Jew haters and non-Jews, and he sent us dumb Aryan haters. All three at the same guy. None of the above is correct. Officially, there's no Muslims here. This is California Episcopalians, St. Matthew's Episcopal Church, 42 American flags. I want to see what that looks like. I've been in California my entire life. These are 42 American flags, Californians, and Episcopalians. Been in California our entire life. He said, I need to make believe that you're all Jews to use and abuse. I discourage facts. Push, or it won't pay off otherwise. Right, so the unelected politician drugged them last night and lied, tried to tell them to make believe they're policemen or relatives. They're not related. Then he lied to the federal employees. No, they're not. Is there any grandpas here? No, there's not. Is there any opahs here? No, there's not. Is our house theirs? No, there's not. Is there any relatives in the single man house? No, there's not. It's a single man's house. And he lied at our house. Is it an apartment? No, it is not. It's private property owned for enclosure. Is it a parking spot? No, it's not. Is it a domicilum? No, it's not. He lied and said it was a terrorist asylum. No, he's an economic terrorist. He lied and said it was a lane. No, it's not. He lied and said it was a hotel. No, it's not. He lied for 10 years. 10 years he spent drugging our women, changing his story, but never paid the families a single dollar. $60 screws sold in the opposite. He would not leave. Then, he lied when we said how much we hated our Russian noisy neighbors on our private property where he's not allowed for a single second. Males, plural, with hematomas, boxes and books falling on their heads. And we were questioning the parenting skills of them, ignoring them until they were smart, and they lifted up the boxes and the books. And they were pretty much ignorant of them until they were smart. And then they were rewarded with maternal instincts. And whatever he said, was it neighbors? No, it was not. Was it noisy at all? No, it was not. 3 months, all day, all night. Whatever they're talking about wasn't anything of the sort. It's the wall over, 2-story place, 3 months, all day, all night. $60 degrees sold in the opposite. He said attack them anyways. Then they lied and said somebody tackled Granny and tried to get them in trouble and changed the court dates and switched people out with phonies, or con asses and imposters, ID theft rings, all decade while drugging women, robbing properties. He is not a policeman and is not authority. Did anybody tackle Granny? No, they did not. And were they policemen? No, they were not. Were they feds? No, they were not. They were drugged by Mitt Romney, ID theft rings, and they were drugged by a phony therapist who was bragging about foreign organized communism, which is basically drugging stupidly everybody, and we're not stupid. And then they tried to serially go from attacking the women to attacking them in the hearts to going from serial heart killing to civil war, phony suicides, phony attacks from a foreign organization. So you can just make that official. You don't have to wonder about that. And they were bragging about some Rosh Hashanah. Before too long, we'll go over there and that house will be ours all decade. Before too long, we'll go attack everybody. And they spent 10 years evangelizing, drugging women that do not want them officially. They officially are not authorities and officially are not feds. And he said he owned you if he drugged you in his van. And if you didn't get drugged, he would fracture noses, this ID theft ring, crack jaws, and not let you be whole without forced gender reassigning. Is that legal? No, it is not. Do we have routines with teams and buddies? Yes, we do. Did 60 degrees tell him the opposite? Yes, we did. He needs to stop attacking all these women that officially told him they don't want you. And he tried to drug them. The quotes are not as favorable as the gender biased lies from Mitt Romney, who's been clinically depressed, and from an unelected foreign organized therapist and an ID theft ring. Right, so officially they don't want this unelected politician or his ID theft ring, which is exactly what they were for 10 years. They took a drug last night and then lied about who they are. They're not feds, they're not authorities, they were drugged by an unelected politician. We upgraded around stadiums, did a National Zoning Act, lobbied for legal options. They did only illegal options. We did a trilogy about abolitionists without their hidden illusions. A Genesis story, Book of Adam, Origin of Man. Our legal options, pay bills, feed family. They didn't do legal options. Not $1 all 10 years. Town of Time and Worship about unelected politicians, forced strippers, trying to say Made in America, fired everybody. We did Triple Talent, hard work all decade. They had every opportunity to do legal options. No, they want to do illegal options all decade. War is Hell, Reichstag, Escape Colditz, based on a true story. Legal options. Nope, they want to drug the bitch, bust her chops. Illegal options with ID theft rings. Jacob Weathersby, Land of Make Believe. Our Land of Make Believe is officially better than their Land of Make Believe. Not only saying it. And y'all bitches, they don't want a deflated ass economist, a phony, a con, who really doesn't have any authority. He's not a federal employee and has a deflated ass economy. Really, all these bitches told him to fuck off. And he just thought, why not force their servitude and attack everybody? So he's a jealous con ass and an economic terrorist. And arbitration disputes that we can forgive a depressed human being. We cannot forgive the agenda every year, which is to attack everybody since as long as I can remember. They're officially not his bitch to stitch, and nobody wants to serve you or gender assign for you.